All right, people. Mike here with the watch list video for Friday, September 6th. I'll tell you what, 3 days so far this week, and it's been a long week. Anyway, some nice stuff today, though, but it feels like tomorrow is Friday when it shouldn't yet, right? So the SPY, pretty much a flat open, and then kind of had a pretty wide range. But if we go to intraday, let me get after hours off there. Go to intraday, we had a nice rally, then went to new lows, and then had a little bounce at the end of the day. But I mean, nothing too compelling. I think somebody in chat said FOMC is like on the 18th or 19th, something like that. So a couple weeks away. We got a full week next week, and then FOMC is the following Wednesday. That could be a big deal. In the meantime, we'll keep doing what we do and focus on individual stocks. Let me throw this up here for new members in chat. Please pause the video and read that. If you're not new in chat, you've already read that 50 times. A couple comments from calls from today. Dollar Tree, DLTR was on bounce watch. I'm going to go to 5-minute candles. Somewhere around, I don't know, maybe right about this time of day where my cursor is. I said if it gets back through 64.50, the early high was right here. This was the opening candle. Early high was 64.54. Then I put in a lower high at 64.42. So I said back through 64.50 might be worth a shot, which is, I'm going to try to put my cursor there. Right about there is where it triggered. Right about there. A little higher. All right. And then it ended up going up from there to 68.83. Doesn't look like much when you look at 5-minute candles, but that was over a $4 move on about probably 80 cents risk that did not stop out. So that's something I mentioned over the mic. And then later in the day, WHLR, which hat tip to Kevin P for putting this on our radar early on in the day. He spotted I don't know what the heck that was. Let's try that again. Sometimes I swear to God, it finishes typing for me and it doesn't type well. Anyway, Kevin P put this on our radar because of the early high relative volume. And I didn't get involved. I did mention this volume spike right here. And I know some of you took this as a Tokyo probably through 3, knowing that the early high was above. All I did was mention the volume spike. I did not take it. Had a huge move. I mean, that was the big move of the day. I actually called it here on my famous yellow line touch at about $4.13 over the mic. And it doesn't seem like much, but from there it went up over a buck. I love that yellow line touch, and I mentioned it over the mic. So there's a couple things from today. Certainly some other stuff called in chat, but I'm going to get into what we're watching for tomorrow. So let's start with BOF. Again, this thing's really extended. I had a nice trade in it early today, thanks to Miguel, I think through 3. Had a nice pop in it. Didn't catch all the move, but I had a nice trade. Anyway, the moving averages are all the way down here. This thing, I would call it extended, but it's holding up better than I would have thought, so it does go on watch. HOTH, closing well off its highs, but kind of interesting that it topped out at exactly $1.50. Big volume. That one rarely follows through, but I'm going to put it on watch. Doesn't cost me anything to have something on a chart. Peloton, PTON, which is almost never strong, has been strong lately, right? Had a big move, kind of flagging and starting to push back up. Also kind of interesting that it topped out at the hole number 5. You know we like whole numbers and things like that, right? GIII, nice breakout today. Possible second day play tomorrow. We'll see. Same with SATS. As soon as I type it right. Big breakout in that one. Maybe a follow-through day. It's certainly extended, but we're going to have it on a chart. CNFR. Again, another one that's extended, but we had the gap up yesterday and sold off, and then today takes out yesterday's high. That makes it kind of interesting, right? You might have some shorts in trouble. So this could give another long setup tomorrow. Just be advised of how extended it is. Lucy, fix my keyboard here. I've got it slanted and my mouse is rolling around. Lucy's kind of a sleeper pick, right? But you had the big volume here. It's pulled back, holding the 8 and the 20 and starting to curl back up. So I am putting it on watch. APLD, big volume today, and a fairly strong close. We're going to watch that one. XRTX. I love the look of this chart. I just hate the volume. Hang on, I'm going to type it into my trading platform so I can see. Yeah, 743,000 all day today after trading. I mean, my God, 171 million just 5 sessions ago. I don't even know how that happens. how you go from over almost 200 million to 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions later, less than $1 million. That's crazy to me, but I would still say I love the look of the chart. You have the big pop, kind of flagging and coiling, so keep it on your radar. I would like to see a volume spike come in, and I will get involved with that one. Probably my favorite looking chart. I just, again, have volume issues with it. WHLR could follow through tomorrow. XRTX I have on the list twice. Let me fix that as I'm babbling. TAP is the next one. TAP, I'm just kind of treating it like a bounce play. Had the big rip, couple days lower on declining volume. Treat it like a bounce play if we get one of our bounce play setups on an intraday basis. UPST was one of the strongest stocks in the world just 5 sessions ago, right? And now it's straight down for 5 sessions. Potential bounce, and you know what one usually moves with that, has, has a similar chart. AFRM had a big gap up on earnings and now a few days lower. So both of those, they tend to move together. Both of those on bounce watch. DG is Dollar General. After Dollar Tree had that big bounce, maybe DG gets one tomorrow. It's certainly really, really beaten up. BIRK was on bounce watch today, and it just put in another red day, gave no setup, so it goes back on watch tomorrow. Coin, same thing, kind of hanging out near recent lows, but I don't know, was it down 7, 8 days in a row? Possible snapback bounce. I'm a day trader. I'll take a snapback bounce. It pays the same as a breakout trade if you catch it decent entry. DAKT, same thing. And Starbucks, same thing. Really strong stock and now down 6 days in a row. All right, that's it. I'll see everybody in pre-market, and we'll add some gappers to this list in the morning and hopefully catch some nice Friday trades. All right, have a good night.